Hello, my name is Gergő Kovács and I'm going to present my paper about translating cultural specific Hungarian lexemes into English in the Carpathian Basin. The problem of correct presentation and translation of culture-bound words attracts linguists in different countries. It becomes crucial when we speak about countries united economically, politically and culturally. Such are the countries of the Danube Basin with their specific cultural traditions, ceremonies and heritage. They are situated in East Central Europe and include Ukraine, Romania, Slovakia and Serbia, having historical bonds with Hungary and which at present have Hungarian ethnographic regions. Mediation of cultural-bound information is a major challenge for translators. Even though in the past translation was not concerned with the cultural aspects of texts, today it is a central issue of translators all over the world, as culture is everything that surrounds people of a certain society and makes them who they are. It also manifests differently in every society, making it difficult at times to transfer messages from one language into another. Researchers involved in the translation theory have coined different terms to refer to these untranslatable items, such as lexis without equivalence, realia, or cultural specific items, or referring to names of objects typically characteristic of a particular language community, meals, clothes, dishes, dances, etc. that cannot be translated into a language of a community which does not know it. Culture-specific items present a challenge for translators and have been in the center of linguistic research and discussions for decades. The present paper focuses on some difficulties encountered during the translation of culture-specific items, geographic names in particular, in the aforementioned regions. Transcarpathia, a region in Ukraine with a Hungarian ethnic minority living there, is of special interest in the present study. When translating region names, the major difficulty encountered is the lack of widely used and accepted English equivalents. It has resulted in several English alternatives denoting the same geographic or ethnographic area. Translators of region names such as Kárpátalja, Székelyföld, Felvidék, Kalotaszeg, or Vajdaság provide examples on attempts to solve this problem. The paper aims to investigate the character of the translation techniques used for the transfer of Hungarian culture-bound items in the Carpathian Basin. The object of the current paper is the translation process employed when cultural different lexis is present. The subject is the culture-bound items translated from Hungarian to English. Overall, in order to achieve the set aims, the present study attempts to answer the following questions: to define the concept of culture-bound items and provide their classification. What kind of difficulties do translators face when dealing with such circumstances? To determine and investigate the translation strategies of culture-bound items. The results of this study are relevant for translators in the region and are instrumental in shedding light on how Hungarian history and culture may be translated to English. The study includes a comprehensive literature review of the topic in question. In order to examine the theme, the theoretical research methods were used, such as literature analysis, descriptive analytical method to analyze and describe the use of culture-bound terms, classification, and contrastive analysis. In this study, the focus is the translation of extralinguistic cultural references, ECR or culture-bound items, which were found as the most challenging part of the translation work. In the first part of the present study, the theoretical aspects of the topic are discussed, such as defining cultural specific lexis. The second part delves into the strategies translators can use in these scenarios. Finally, the third part consists of the presentation of a series of examples which display the most imposing problems encountered during the translation work. The paper ends with the conclusions drawn from the demanding linguistic experience. Thank you for your attention.